Today's episode of Taking Care of Business is very special. We're here today with the editor-in-chief of the FSU Business Review, as well as the Symposium editor of the FSU Business Review. Welcome to the show, Emily Wood and Natalie Alonzo.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
We're so excited to have you guys here today because something very special is happening, and you guys are leaders in paving the way of this new format. So let's go back a little bit and talk about you're both students here at FSU College of Law.
Yes.
This is your final year, both of you.
Yes.
Very exciting. So you're going to leave with a bang, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's start talking about the FSU Business Review. What is that, Emily? Can you explain a little bit?
The Business Review is one of the academic journals here at FSU College of Law. It's joined by 3 other journals, and every year we put out a publication of academic articles.
And the academic articles come from where?
The academic articles are a mix of articles published by professors, student notes, typically written in law review, but they can also be written in their writing classes as well, or just personally.
Okay. And are these all people here at Florida State, or do they come from all over the country?
They can come from anywhere.
Okay. All right. And you publish the journal once a year, or the review.
Yes.
Okay. Do you call it review or journal?
It's interchangeable.
Well,
It's interchangeable. Okay. That's good. I'm learning
Yeah.
something here today. Okay. So you publish a review once a year, and are you still going to publish that this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But in addition to that, Natalie, tell me about the symposium. What are you doing special this year?
Sure. So this year is our first year doing a symposium, and symposiums basically we're going to publish our piece as normal, but then we're also going to have an opportunity for the authors to come and present their work and just create a great scholarly discussion in the FSU law community.
This is so great. So this is the first time this is actually going to happen live and in person.
Yes.
Tell me, where did the idea for this come from? Was it the student's idea? Was it your idea?
I think it was from our previous editor-in-chief and Dean Barron and Dean Kahn. They all kind of came up with it together. And it was really just a way for us to get good quality scholarly works. The main way that we're getting our articles this year is through our symposium director, who's Dean Barron, and through his connections and people that he knows in the academic circle, we're able to get good quality articles for publication.
Okay. And tell me about some of these people that are going to be speaking at the symposium.
We have Professor Joan Hemingway. She's from the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Professor Daniel Kleinberger. He's from Mitchell Hamline School of Law. Professor Elizabeth Miller from Baylor University. And Professor Christopher Bradley from University of Kentucky. And all of them are somehow connected with business law in some way. And we'll be speaking generally on the topic of LLCs at the symposium.
Okay. All right. And do they provide you access to their published work prior to the symposium, or would this be the first time you'll be hearing about it verbally?
So the way that we formatted the symposium is kind of like a workshop session. So each author will go in and be able to present and also hear different arguments and critiques from other professors and just anybody in general who attends the symposium. So we won't be able to see like their actual finished product until after the symposium. But before the symposium, we do plan on at least receiving some type of draft that we can work with. Mm-hmm. So people who want to read up on it before can kind of look through it.
Okay. And how many students participate in the review itself?
So right now we have about 50 members.
Okay. And will they all be in attendance and available to ask questions?
Yes. They're
Okay.
all required to attend.
I'm sure they are joyful about it. Joyful, excited. And what about non-review students? Can they participate?
Yes, they can attend as well. We plan on making this like a school-wide event and also promoting it to 1Ls who are interested in joining Business Review. This would be a great opportunity for them to get involved and kind of network as well.
Okay. And what about people outside of the university who may hear about this through social media or advertisements with the Stoops collab? Would they be able to participate and listen?
Yes, of
Yes.
course. They're all able to participate. We're in the works of trying to get CLE credit for professionals in the area to come also and listen to the symposium. And then as well through the Stoops Collab, people can listen online. Something else we plan on doing.
Perfect. And tell me about the content. Do we know anything else about the content other than it's going to be about LLCs?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we do have a description for the symposium. I guess I can just read it to share with everyone.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we have that the journal we're excited to announce this year's symposium is titled New Frontiers in Organizational Law. The law of organizations, particularly LLCs, has changed rapidly in the last few decades with new types of organizational forms, new variations within the forms, and more attention to the expansive possibilities of private ordering. The symposium will not only focus on substantive, legal, and theoretical issues, but will also discuss the impact such changes may have on businesses and industry professionals as a whole. And I'll just say the way that this came about is, each symposium director also has the opportunity to kind of choose what the symposium is about. And Dean Barron's scholarship particularly is focused a lot on organizational law and LLCs. And so he's kind of influenced and inspired this year's symposium content and theme. And it really is broad to allow the particular authors, the professors that we'll have come to speak to their own subset of organizational law. So we tried to have a broad theme in that sense.
Okay. I think this is going to be very interesting. We're going to hear all kinds of new and creative ideas and what they see coming in the future of LLCs. So I think this is something that's going to appeal to a broad audience out there. We may have some alums. What kind of people do you think outside of the FSU College of Law might be interested in listening? What kind of people maybe who have graduated and are already out there working might be interested in the symposium?
Definitely anybody that's interested in organizational law or works in that type of area of the law, I think, would be interested in this.
Okay. All right. And do we have a date?
Yes, we
What's the
have
date?
Friday, February 10th, 2023. So mark your calendars.
All right. Morning, afternoon. Do we know yet?
It's going to last the whole day.
Okay.
From 9 to around 4.
Okay.
We'll be having breakfast, lunch, and then a reception time at the end for networking. So it's just going to be a jam-packed day. Very fun though, and I don't know. We hope it's a good turnout.
I'm sure it's going to be a great turnout. So if somebody's listening and they want more information, or their interest is piqued and they'd like to ask you guys some more questions, do you have an email you want to provide, or do you have a business thought?
Yeah, I mean, I can provide my own email and maybe Emily's email as well. So
okay,
my email is N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, A as in Apple, 16, D as in dog, at fsu.edu.
Okay, perfect. And if you didn't catch that, or you didn't have a pen, couldn't write it down, you can always go to stoopscollab.com and click on Give Us More Information, and one of my team will reach out to you and give you more information about the symposium. So, all right, any last final thoughts about the symposium or anything you guys would like to add?
I think that covers the symposium.
Okay.
I can give my email as well, though.
Yeah.
Just in case anyone wants to reach out to me.
Sure.
EAS13R at fsu.edu.
Okay. All right. Okay. Any final thoughts?
No, I think that's it.
All right. I'm so excited to be a part of this. And I think this brings a whole different level of excitement to something that you guys have been doing, or the review has been doing for a long time. And like I said, in 10 years, hopefully you look back and they've kept the symposium going.
Yes.
I would love
That
to
would be
see that.
awesome.
It would be awesome. I think we're gonna see that happen. I think we'll see a lot of energy around it, and hopefully the students will talk about it, and you'll get new interest in even joining the review next year from incoming students. So, all right. Well, thank you guys both for being on the show today. We appreciate it, and we'll see you at the symposium.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.